Okay, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that it seems like I'm probably stalling to do bronze. And we're gonna be honest here, I sort of kinda am, because as I probably established like 50,000 times, bronze is too easy! Way too easy. Anyway, Anyway, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards today. And the only problem I have with this game in particular, there's a sequel to this game, and I will get into that in a later time because I have a lot to talk about that game. Oh boy, I have a lot to talk about with that one. But this game in particular, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, this game is easy compared to the other one, whose name I refuse to mention yet. But anyway, we're gonna jump right in. And the first thing we have to do is put in our character's name. And if we all know what character name I'm gonna use, it's fucking clever. So we just jump right into it. The Battle City Tournament's today, Zero! Good morning, Zero. Have you made your deck? Hey, my new deck is something special. It took me all night, but it's the best ever. Zero, did you put together a good deck? Yeah. Hey, way to go! But I'm not about to lose today. We've all been waiting for this tournament. It'd be great if we could all get to the finals. Yeah, you bet. Okay, let's get going. Don't want to be late. Okay, we can move around. Okay, as you can probably clearly tell, this door. Oh my god, here we go. I'm already starting to say things wrong. This game pretty much follows Season 2 of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, except for the Virtual World arc. The Virtual World arc is not in this game. I don't know why they didn't put it in. I guess because, you know, space. This is a GBA title. It's not like it's a DS title. If it was a DS title, in which, let me just say, all the DS games in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series are bad, in my opinion. I only played one, but they were all horrible. But before I jump in, this game has no tutorials. Absolutely none. They don't tell you anything. They basically expect you to read the instruction book, in which, since we're using an emulator, I do not have any access to said instruction book. But you can probably just Google search or something, you know. The internet is a powerful thing. But we're gonna go over some things before we really, you know, play the game, because I think it'd be a good idea to get this through, because, like I said, like 2 minutes ago, this game has a sequel. That sequel is much harder than this game, and like this game, it doesn't have a tutorial either. And you pretty much need to know this shit if you want to survive in that one. I've never beaten the other game. I've beaten this one like one time, because I really lose interest quickly when I play it on my own time. And I had an actual physical copy of this game before, back when my Game Boy Advance SP actually worked. I have it like sitting somewhere on my shelf. The battery doesn't work anymore, but yeah. Anyway, first off, we have our status. Down at the bottom part of the screen, we have our money. We only have 500 domino, which is our currency. Not much, because, well, we're bad. Duelist level and deck capacity. These are the big ones. These are the things you want to focus on the most. Your deck capacity is basically... Whoops. Well, we'll be getting into deck capacity. Duelist level, though, we'll also be getting into. As you can see, we have one locator card out of 6. We need to get 6 locator cards, and just like in the original anime, we get to go to the finals if we get all 6 locator cards. Next up, we have the trunk, which basically has all the cards we have in our possession, and basically every card in the game, whether you have it or not. I don't know why Monster Reborn is that, when Monster Reborn's design is totally different than that, but whatever. But yeah, we have all these cards to choose from. I'll scroll down real quick, just to prove a point. Yeah! Look at them options. Lots of cards! And you can even... Whoops. What was the button to do it? Okay, there you go. You can press start to reorder it by number, name, attack, defense, type summon cost, summon, quantity, cost, you know. Next up is the deck, which is the cards we have in our deck. Our deck capacity is the total... Basically, how much we can put in our deck is based on the deck capacity. Every card in the game has a cost, and with that cost, you can put them in your deck. Since we have 1229 out of 1600, we can still put more cards in the deck if we had the space for them, but we can only have 40 cards in a deck. I'm pretty sure in the actual trading card game, you can have up to like 60 or 80 cards. I know in the Pokemon trading card game, you have to have 60 cards in order to play. I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I have literally not played the card game in forever. I don't know anything about this whole freaking XZ shit and all that, the pendulum monsters, I don't know. The last time I played was back when Synchro Monsters were a thing in like the days of 5Ds, so. But that's another story for another time. We're going to get into more of the primary mechanics of this game later on, so for now let's just get on forward and moving. I am talking way too much for an opening episode, my lord. Hey, look at that! Everyone's already here! Oh, everyone's here already. Whoops. Look at all the tough duelists. They don't even look that bad. Wow, this is exciting. It's Seto Kaiba. Fellow duelists, welcome to Battle City. Let me explain the tournament's rules. The tournament takes place throughout Domino City. Wherever duelists meet in the city, that shall be where the duels take place. Duelists may play using only their own decks. The loser must turn over one rare card to the victor. 8 winning duels will enter the final round. The final stage is hidden somewhere in town. Each of you duelists has received a locator card. You must defeat others and get their locator cards. When you have gathered 6 locator cards, you will have the map to the final duel stage. You may duel with those puzzle cards at stake. In other words, only those who win duels and obtain the 6 locator cards will earn the right to get up on stage for the finals. The tournament commences at 9 a.m. sharp. Now, fellow duelists, scatter throughout Battle City! It's finally starting. Yeah, you bet. Even now, we're rivals from now. Even us, we're rivals from now on. Try hanging into the end, Yugi and Zero. Sure, I'll do my best to. Don't get caught careless. Joy, I think you should be careful yourself. Rip Joey! Haha, don't worry about me. Once you collect all the cards, let's meet up. We should get together at my grandpa's toy shop. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Alright, I'm off. Both of you, don't lose until the finals. See ya. Alright. We get to walk around a bit. One thing I didn't mention is, if you talk to someone and press R, for me it's the S key because I'm playing an emulator, you can challenge someone to a duel, but it's not time yet. So, we can't duel anyone yet. What you want to do right now is go and talk to all the big-time duelists. You should pretty much know who they are. There's Rex Rapt over here, who's, like, off-screen. Sure, but wait! I'll do it when the time comes. If I don't do anyone, it's too uncool. It'd be a waste of time. Pretty sure we have to, like, talk to them all. Here's Bones. Someplace dark. Okay, he's gonna leave. There's Weevil, who's a total douche-wagon. Oh my god, I hate that. His appearance is just brutally weird. Okay, he's gonna walk away. Here's Mako Tsunami. I kinda like him, he's pretty cool. Even though he really only appeared in like one episode in Season 1. And here's Mai. Whoa, slow down, baby. I'll take on the opportunity rises. Okay. Alright. He's gonna leave, and then I think we have to talk to Rex again. Okay, so do I go to the clock? Where do I go then? Oh, there we go. I am gonna be honest, my memory of this game is a bit rusty because I haven't played in a long time. Like, a long time. It's been literally like years since I last touched this game. Or its sequel, which I'm still not gonna get into fully yet because that game is brutal. Ugh. I mean, some people might disagree that game is easy AF, but this game is the easier one compared to that one. And we will get into that little situation later. Pretty sure now we can duel these guys. What, you want to go with me? Okay, sure thing. Okay, well, we can duel right away then! First off, you get to pick a card that you want to ante up. you don't have to ante up a card. You can just press B, and you can exit without choosing an ante card. But you actually want to ante cards up because it means you get a card in return for winning the duel. So we're going to put the Shadow Spectre. This is probably going to be the one card I always ante up, because you can just go and buy another one from the card shop, and you're probably not going to use it. I mean, you can always ante up Skull Servant, but Skull Servant's not as good. Anyway, let's use him as ante and start the duel. Okay, as you can see here, this is our duel field. If you press R, you can see your opponent's hand, but as you can clearly see, you can't look at your opponent's hand. We have our monsters right here. We got ourselves Morphin Jar. Oh my god, this duel's over. I'm just being honest here, this duel's over. We got, like, probably the best card we have in our deck. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Doron. He's probably going to be the one card I abused the hell out of early game. Because Doron, as you can see, Doron's card is different from the regular monsters like Morphing Jar and all that. His card's a darker color, which means he has an effect. Can I actually... Yeah, if you press B, you can look at details. As you can see, his card is different from all the other ones. He's a Stripe Warrior that can create clones of himself. He's got 9 under attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to use his effect. So he's going to make a clone of himself just so we have 2 monsters in the field. And next turn, we can get rid of one of these Dorons and bring out this guy instead. That's what the one there is for, because he needs sacrifice to bring out. Anyway, you have to press B and go to turn end to end your turn. As you can see here, you can look at your own deck and how many cards you have left in your deck and your life point count. Unlike in the sequel to this game, your life points regenerate after a duel ends. In the other game, you actually have to go back to your house and save your game to recover your life points, which is really, really stupid. But I'm going to get into that later. We're just going to let this guy do his scrub-ass play. So we're just going to put a card in defense mode. If it's in defense mode and you get attacked, you don't lose any life points. And which the goal here is to make sure your opponent runs out of life points. So what we're going to do here is we're going to sacrifice our Doron because we can't use the effect on the clone. We're just going to get rid of him and bring him in, and then attack the defensive card with our Doron. Now that he's wide open, we can just do this. And inflict 1558 life points to him. That's all we have to do in that, and we can just end our turn. Really, the bot's just going to stay here and use Scrub Strat, because he really can't do shit to me. So all we have to do is just go ham. These regular duelists are pretty easy to beat. They aren't even that challenging. So, oh my god, are you serious? Okay, let's bring this guy in too! I'm gonna put him in defense mode, because the one thing I love to abuse in this game, the bots will typically attack anything they see in defense mode. They don't know what it is because it's still face down. So they'll be stupid and they'll try to attack it in hopes that they'll be able to kill it. And they end up taking life point damage because your defense is higher than their attack. So we understand him again. He's going to take a lot of damage because he's going to go after my defense monster. Like that! Boom! He's pretty much screwed. And we can just bring out this guy because why not? And then, you know what? Morphin Jar attack him. And then finish him off with Doron. That's all you have to do. That's literally how you win this game. Anyway, our deck capacity increased by 5. We got some money. And we got, what? Ooh, 900. Oh my god, I might add that to my deck. I lost. Oh, I could win. Okay. Real quick. I actually want to add that card to my deck. I'll get rid of this Zone Eater. Where is that water element? You can also hit left or right on the control pad to kind of quick select, like quick move things. Like if I wanted to remove Doron, which is probably the dumbest idea I would ever make in my life. Doron's gonna carry our team. Anyway, let's duel this guy too. It's kind of a good idea to duel these scrub-ass duelists and get some more cards. Oh my god, what the fuck. So I'm just gonna cut because this is basically just gonna be... Whoa! Wait a minute, actually! Actually, I have to mention this! This is a ritual card! Ritual monsters are basically useless in this game. I'm just going to be brutally honest. I will get into ritual monsters after I'm done with the duel, but let me just say, you will not be using ritual monsters in this game unless you hack the game in order to max out your duelist level and deck cost. Deck capacity. So for this, to use this ritual card, we need two monsters. Oh, whoops. We need two monsters and a Mask of Darkness, which we have a Mask of Darkness right here, but we need two other monsters in order to use the card. And we don't have the actual ritual monster itself in our deck, so it's basically useless. I'm going to remove that card after this duel, no matter what, so... I'm going to cut, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I already beat the guy. It wasn't even that hard. This guy was pretty easy. Deck capacity increased by 5, 62 Domino. And we got Nightmare Scorpion, which is actually pretty damn good. I'm gonna add that to my deck, too. Hey, what did you say? You didn't say you were strong. Well, this is why you don't trust every guy you run into in the street, folks. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna take out that Contracted Mask from my deck. No, add to trunk, okay? Thanks, GG's, fam. Let me grab that Nightmare Scorpion right in. Now, if I can find that ritual card, I can show it off. As you can see, our deck capacity is slowly rising. We now have 1610 as opposed to 1600 we have from the first two duels against those scrub-ass nubs. Where the hell is the ritual card at? There's Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'll just try and find one ritual card, because then I want to show you guys why it's pretty much useless to bother with these ritual cards. Snake here. Alright, that's the thing! Fusion monsters aren't a thing in this game! Normally fusion monsters are like, you know, you need polymerization to fuse them and then you can use them. Nope, they aren't a thing at all in this game. They're basically just effect monsters. Some are effect monsters, but some aren't, you know. Mammoth Graveyards, apparently. Effect monsters. Where are all the ritual cards? You know what, real quick. Let me just do it like this. There are the 3 Egyptian god cards! Yep, you can use the Egyptian god cards in this game. Although, they have no deck cost. That's the thing. So you'll be able to use them freely when you get them. And yes, you will be getting at least one of them. And let me just tell you, Slifer the Sky Dragon is the most annoying thing on the fucking planet. I mean, what? But in all seriousness, for those who have actually played this game or the sequel, you know how annoying Slifer the Sky Dragon is. This thing is fucking stupid. And we have the Winged Dragon of Ra, we have Obelisk Tormentor. I love Obelisk. Obelisk is pretty much God in this game. If you can get him, you basically just win. Anyway, we have Black Illusion Ritual, which is my least favorite ritual card because I hate this. I hate Relinquished. I'm gonna get into a backstory about Relinquished later, at some eventual point in time. But, you know, I just don't want to talk about it right now, you know? But anyway, I don't know why Gate Guardian is a ritual monster in this game. Summon Katash Shield, return for tribute. Where the hell are the ritual cards at? Dark Sage, Humanoid Wonder, Elegant Egotist, Victory Box. Where the hell are you? Dark Eye of the Illusionist. I have literally never seen this card IRL. I have literally only seen it. Wait a minute. Yeah. Is needed as tribute for some. Yeah, I've only seen this card in the anime in that one episode when Pegasus does the thing with the thing and the thing. Are you a ritual monster? I think you are. Where are the ritual cards at? I'm sorry that I'm wasting so much time doing this, but I need to prove a point real quick before we go on. I'm already just gonna speed up and battle all the scrub-ass duelists real quick, just so I can get the deck capacity increases, because it is not a bad idea to actually duel these scrub-ass duelists and get the cards you need. Wait a minute, hold on. Can I just scroll up and find them? Okay, yeah, here's one. Here's one. No, he's not. He's not a ritual monster in this game. Oh my god! Where are the ritual monsters in this game? Wait, are you one? Yes! You are one! I think. No, you aren't. You're still a divine monster. And which I will get into what divine monsters are later on. You're not a ritual monster either. Where are the ritual monsters at? Egyptian gods. Shining Angel. Necrophere isn't. Revival Gem is broken! I'm just gonna say that much. We'll be seeing Revival Gem later on, and let me just tell you, Revival Gem is broken. Probably one of the best cards, in my opinion, in the entire game. And if I can... You know what? I'm just gonna cut until I find an actual ritual monster. I'll be right back. So remember not even like 5 minutes ago when I said that Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's not a ritual monster? Turns out that it is! Blue cards are ritual monsters. And guess who I found? I found fucking Relinquished! I hate this thing! Well, it's kind of a mix of a hatred and a past childhood kind of thing that I'll get into later when we really get into a character who knows a thing or two about Relinquished. But I'm gonna go over that later. Right now, I want you to look at this thing's deck cost. 255. There is no possible way in hell you are going to have such a deck cost early game. Late game, maybe, but really at that point you're going to have an OP deck and there's no point in even using one of these cards. I'm pretty sure in the sequel to this game, every single one of these ritual monsters has a deck cost of 999, which makes them completely useless and irrelevant to your deck. But that aside, after spending like a good forever and a half trying to look for one card, we're gonna go look around a little bit, you know. Because here we have Grandpa's Shop. You may save the game at your own house, zero. Place the PC on your desk and press the A button. Although, the only problem is you can't buy cards from him in this game. You can buy them in the sequel, but not this game. Speaking of buying cards, we can come over here to the card shop. There are guys over here too. And this card shop is creepy AF. Welcome. You got a fine selection of cards. This is where you can buy new cards for your deck. Although you want to keep in mind the deck cost, because there are some you may not be able to use. Like, I'm pretty sure we can't use Witty Phantom. Plus, we can't even buy Witty Phantom. Yep. His deck cost is 161, so you can't use him. The deck cost also accounts for your duelist levels, so keep that in mind when you're buying cards here at the card shop. There's quite a variety of things here that you can probably buy later game. And if I can find the... Are you not here yet? Is it not here yet? It's not here yet. Oh shit me. Well, I can buy another Doron if I want to, but I already have one. I could honestly add a second Doron to my deck and be just a broken ass dish. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But the card shop will stock up with better cards later on the game. So you don't have to worry about it just being the same old scrub variety of stuff that you see there. So yeah. But anyway, that aside, I'm going to go and destroy all these scrub-ass duelists real quick, and I'm just going to speed up and play some music. So without further delay, let's destroy all the scrubs before we get on to some actual duels. Okay! That was a lot of duelists that just got bopped. Let's take a look at, oh my god, duelist level is 87 now. There was actually a card I picked up that I want to add to my deck, but I don't have the room for it. I'll get rid of this guy. No, there's a monster I do want to get rid of because it's basically a perfect replacement. I'm gonna get rid of the Unhappy Me. Because it has no attack points, so it's pretty useless. There's actually this guy I want to add to my deck too, for a very specific reason. But I'm gonna have to pick another card to get rid of. Where are you? Goddess. There we go. Goddess of Whim. This is the card I got that I wanted to add to my deck. A female deity who is known for unpredictably fickle ways. She can sacrifice herself in exchange for drawing a new card. She has 950 attack, which is pretty good for this point in the game, and she's a light monster. So, perfect replacement for our other guy. Our deck capacity is rising like fast. Oh, shit. I want to get rid of this guy too. I'm going to add in Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie because, to be honest, just a second. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to... Oh my god, I feel it coming! I don't want to sneeze, but... Okay. We'll add him to the deck. I actually want to see what else I can switch out. Jesus! I'm trying not to sneeze, but it's coming. Okay. I actually want to also replace this guy, too. Because I got a better card for him. In the form of Fruit Water. Our deck capacity is damn... Oh my god. Do I have a wind monster I can swap out, actually? Because I want to put Kurama in the deck, too. He's a nice 800. I only have one. That's a little Chimera. I want to hold on to that one. What are you? Forest. Okay. No, that's gonna be all the changes in my deck. How much money do I have? Holy shit. Okay, next episode. We're gonna go and buy another Doron because I may or may not have accidentally triggered an event by talking to one of those guys during this guy. I may or may not have accidentally screwed up by activating an event by talking to him. If I can knock him again. I think I'll say the same thing. There's this creepy rumor going around about the card shop. It's usually okay, but if someone goes in alone with a rare card, they say he never comes back out again. No one knows what's going on inside that card shop. That's what I've heard. And there's that jingle, so that's probably a sign that shit's gonna go down over there. So next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, we're gonna head over to the card shop, hopefully pick up another Doron, because Doron is broken F, and then we're gonna hopefully get ourselves a locator card. I will see you guys then.